Guys. Yeah.
Oh, I keep showing my mouth. Stop smiling because you're creating smile lines. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to be creating this look with Renee. She also does YouTube. I'll link her channel down below. Please go like, comment and subscribe. Now let's get down to how we created this look. Okay guys, so I've decided to do a live update on this video instead of doing a sit down, chit chat, get ready with me. So on this day where I'm editing, sorry, it is the 27th of March 2021, and yeah, so I'm just gonna be planning my year with you guys, sharing some tips and techniques that I'm gonna be using. And if you find that they're gonna be helpful for you, you can take some, like just trying to be more intentional and specific this year. Like I'm tired of not even setting, like I'll just write down my goals and be like, oh, this is what I want, this is what I want to do. But it's like I sort of hope and wish that those things can just magically manifest or happen for me when I am not even putting in the work and I'm not being intentional about how I spend my money, how I spend my time, because those are the most important things that I feel are necessary in order for you to achieve your goals. So I have 3 categories. There's business, personal brand, and education. So I'm mostly focusing on business and education. I think a personal brand can kind of wait. Not that I'm gonna look raggedy and I won't care about how I portray myself, as a brand and how I come across. I will still be cognizant of all of those things and make sure that I show up as best as I can with how I look, with what I say, how I do things, my content, just being intentional, about the kind of message that I want to send out and what I want to be associated with. But I'm not gonna invest a lot of it, like a lot of my time and money on it now, as much as I'm going to on business and education. Business because, girl, I need the money. No, but honestly, I have the opportunity to do that right now because I don't have a lot of responsibilities financially. I like literally my money just comes to me and I get to spend it on what I want to spend it on. So why not invest in my future, invest in myself so that I can stop living from allowance to allowance, so that I can just be in a position where I can invest money into the type of personal brand that I want to portray, because right now I can't even invest that much on a personal brand, whereas like it's sort of like I keep spending money and it's not coming in. At some point it's gonna run out, and then what am I gonna do? Because I'm gonna have the clothes, the hair, but then it's like, okay, I'm still in the same position, I'm still maybe staying at home because I'm doing my honors this year and it's just 1 year, so I need to really start making some money moves by investing in myself. There's so many things. It's like, for me, I feel like it's so organic and easy because I love beauty, everything that has to do with beauty. So it's not even a brainer on how I can invest more, into other businesses, because they are gonna be about beauty at this point. For example, I love lip glosses. I work with lip glosses. It would make sense for me to start a lip gloss business. I love eyelashes. I work with eyelashes. It would make sense for me to start an eyelash business. It's like things like that. So yeah, there's that. And then there is education. I mean, I am in Joburg because of school. So school is the most important thing out of everything that I'm doing, because it literally has afforded me the opportunities that I have, including my business. So I take school very seriously, and not just even education in the sense of just institutional education, but just learning. There are so many skills that I want to acquire, even in the beauty industry and just far beyond. But obviously, I can only work from where I am at this point. I don't want to put a lot of things on my plate, because sometimes you tend to confuse yourself and just feel so overwhelmed that you don't want to do anything at all. So I'm not saying I'm gonna do everything, at the same time. It's gradual. It takes work, it takes time, it takes money, right? So yeah, business and education at the top of my list. And so it's like, okay, you've got these goals. Well, not really goals, I wouldn't say, because I feel like I'm still going to talk about my goals, because I feel like these are just outlets that enable me to achieve my actual goals. Because, for example, a goal would be, I don't want to actually make an example with my real goals because then you guys are going to check me. But a goal, for example, I mean, guys, educational goals, business goals, come on. For example, the more money I have, for example, if I start a business and I make money from it, I'm not saying that I'm gonna start a business today and then chiki chiki, yay, I blow up, I make money. It's not like that. You can start your business, have everything, but then find that you need to market more, or you need to, I don't know, get people excited about your product for them to buy and for you to actually start making profit. So I'm not naive to say that I'm gonna start a business today and then I make money and then I get this and then I get that. But I'm just saying that when you start, you are able to grow. But if you don't start, then how are you ever gonna get to a point where you are growing? Because you haven't started at all. So I was making an example with business that if the more money you get, the more you get to, for example, maybe travel. That could be a goal, saying, oh, I want to go to this travel destination. Then it means that my business has been an outlet that has enabled me to achieve that specific goal. Do you get what I mean? So yeah, so you need to then define the means to your goals. Like, what are the things that you need to do in order for you to achieve your goals? And then you're gonna define those goals, right? So you need to have your major goals. For example, this year you need to think about, okay, what are the top 5 or top 3 goals that I want to achieve this year? It can be academic wise. Okay, for me it is academic wise. I've got an academic goal, I've got a lifestyle goal, and let me think, because I didn't write them down, so like I'm talking from the top of my head. But yeah, you can have an academic goal, lifestyle, business, passion, I guess, because like I have a goal, for example, one that I can talk about, like my YouTube channel. I have a goal by the end of the year that this is the amount of subscribers I want to have. And then you start breaking down your goals. So for example, I need to start thinking about, okay, if these are the amount of subscribers I want by the end of December, for example, by January, this is the number I want to see. then each and every single month, what can I do, how much subscribers should I get, how much content should I post, how much, what should I do, what are the things that I have to do in order for me to get to that goal. So you have to start breaking it down to stepping stones. So there are certain tasks that you need to be doing to ensure that you're going to achieve your goal. So for example, it could be posting regularly. You need to define what is regularly for you. For someone it could be 2 times, for someone else it could be 5 times, someone else 3 times. You need to start thinking about those things, and then it just starts making your goal a little bit more attainable. It's not so far-fetched anymore, and it's something that you start thinking about every single day. You think about every day, oh my god, what have I done today to get closer to my goal? If your goal is not on your to-do list, I mean, maybe sometimes, maybe sometimes you can have like days where, like, an example with me, sometimes I have days where I don't want to think about content. It's just school. Yeah, you can have days like that, but in a week, your major goals, the stepping stones to your major goals, should be on your to-do list. I'm not sure if that sentence just made sense, but for example, in a week, the stepping stones to your major goals should be on your to-do list, because every single day you have a to-do list. You wake up and you know what you have to do, right? So it can't be that in those 7 days there was, like, for example, I can't say in 7 days I was studying, the whole week, and I didn't get a chance to think about content. Then it means I'm not going to achieve my content goals. For example, I'm just making I'm trying to paint a picture here. Okay, so yeah, so you need to start thinking about the stepping stones, the activities that you need to do, which leads me to habits. So habits are very, very important. You need to start building habits that align with your goals, that align with the life that you're trying to get to, the person that you're trying to become. If, for example, like me, I work with clients, so we work on an appointment basis. So if I'm going to be doing someone's makeup at 1, it means I have to be ready at 1, not at 1:30, not at 1:10, at 1 o'clock. In fact, 1:45, I should be ready. So it means I need to start working on my time management. I need to wake up earlier, because the earlier I wake up, the more I'm organized and I'm able to do my things on time. So it's small things like that. And then there is also another topic, which is soul food. So soul food to me is God, and content that uplifts me, motivates me, content that makes me feel like, you know what, I can do this. Even if it doesn't seem that way, the circumstances are just, they are not conducive to what I'm trying to do and where I'm trying to go. This type of content makes me feel like, actually, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter even if it doesn't seem like it's not gonna happen, because it will. So it keeps me going. So it can be anything for you, anything that just, like, it can be, it's a pick me up, something that makes you inspired, something that gets you motivated, and something that makes you get off your seat and bust a move. Do you understand? Because sometimes, yeah, you do get discouraged. Yeah, you do listen to motivation, and it's nice for that minute or whatever. But then if you don't do anything about it, if you don't plan, if you don't wake up early, if you don't show up for that interview, or you don't fill out whatever bursary form or whatever application form because it's too long, then girl, come on. It doesn't matter. The motivation won't help you. It's a waste, okay? Because at the end of the day, the whole point is for it to provoke you to do something, to make a move, to start, do something, honestly, because time is not gonna wait for you, to decide or make up your mind. Isikhathi siyahamba either way. Do you understand? So you have to be intentional about what you want. You have to be intentional about your goals and about your dreams. We did a Q&A on this video actually with Renee, and there was a question that was directed to me. She was asking me, what keeps me up at night? And I was like, my dreams, my goals, my future, money. It keeps me up at night. I'm obviously not saying that you should stress and be preoccupied in your mind, but I'm just saying that you must be intentional. Write down those goals, think about what you want, and work on it every single day. It's not easy, it's hard. Sometimes you don't see results, but keep going, guys. We are done. Thank you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.